What?
So what worries me, keeps me up at night, I'm very blunt, is that I don't see yet the bandwidth in Congress or in the White House yet to comprehend the vastness of this problem and how to discern the information from the disinformation. And in order to do that, they're going to have to pull in people
Mm.
like Mr. Barber and Paul who have handled both ends of this. They
I
know
don't
how to
know, y'all.
navigate and they've handled the ones that are and so instead let's think of people and say, oh well, this hurt, right? This organization keeping the secret to the Wizard of Oz. It's this old crap bunch back there pulling levers.
Child. I don't want to hear nothing about no aliens unless you gonna show me a alien. So I was just watching. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey. Hey y'all. Hey. Hey y'all. Hey. So I was just watching this dude who apparently works for the White House in some capacity, but don't every and anybody now. And he just said something about the whole UFO thing. Cause with all the distractions going on, they done made us forget about all the things flying in the sky by replacing it with airplanes dropping out the sky. How about that? Well, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't forgot. We have not forgot. So the guy said something about way before our time. Because he's talking about long ago, the 40s or 50s or something like that, right? He said that something, it was like a presidential plan or something that, like, they said that y'all said it create a UFO diversion, mm-hmm. aka distraction, right? And you will make the whole world, or well, the whole country, unite and be focused on one thing while you're doing the other things that you don't want them to see. We already knew that, though. We already knew that. We already knew that. We just want y'all to stop playing in our face, okay? Because this is the ultimate form of gaslighting. Gaslighting does not feel good, okay? By any means. And if you have ever been in any type of relationship with a narcissist, y'all know how I feel about that. Then if you're like me, you're recovering from all the gaslighting that was being done to you in the last couple of years. And so when you start being gaslit on a public level, aka by the divider in chief and his cronies, literally on the news telling us we ain't seeing what we seeing. Yo, it being gaslit, I hate it. 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 Anyway, hey y'all, hey. Shout out to my Instagram crew on the check-in. Yes, y'all, we gotta figure out a way, like, joining the Instagram into the multi live stream, y'all, and StreamYard. Yeah, it's annoying. Okay, because number one, it does not. I gotta go back and get the stream key, and then put the key in there, and then check. So she, as in me, just decided to go live separately on Instagram, and then of course we'll share the clips everywhere. And if you have not liked, subscribed, you already know what's coming. You already know what's coming. Radio-Muva, Radio-Muva on everything. TikTok, Twitch, Cash App, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Discord. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh my God, these are so good. This is not an ad. Okay. But I gotta tell somebody because they knew. Y'all, look at these. You see these new Welch's Juicy Full mixed fruit snacks? Baby, they good. So the regular fruit snacks and the regular Welch's, it'd be the regular look like yeah. So I bought these for my daughter, of course. But I tasted them. Y'all, oh, they so good, y'all. They so squishy in the juice inside. It's so fresh juice. It's good. Try them. And then let me know if you like them. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Because we gotta get serious. Hold on. We gotta get serious. It's True Crime Thursday. And we already touched on Trump Gate. Not Watergate, but Trump Gate. Those who know. So we'll move that to the side because, ladies and gentlemen, hip hop is still on trial. Hip hop is still on trial, y'all. Hip hop is still on trial, and every hip hop artist should be very afraid. I literally feel like when C. Dolores Tucker was trying to get Tupac banned and arrested, like when she was out in front of the White House, this was in the 90s. I know I'm telling my age. Mind your business. Look it up on YouTube if you never heard of that. And she was like protesting, right, y'all? And they were like breaking quote unquote gangster rap CDs. Okay. So they were like breaking Tupac CDs and all that. So if you don't remember that, then you may remember the famous line when Tupac is like, see Dolores Tucker, something. Anyway, y'all. So, little baby. And I hate to say this, okay, because I don't want to wish nothing bad, especially jail, on anybody, especially a black man that has made it out of the situations that I know we come from, a lot of us, and trying to give back and have children and things of that nature and turn their lives around. You know what's happening? I know we talked about before, like kids, because of like all the killing, kids are not even getting a chance to grow up, to have a chance to turn their life around, right? But you know what else is happening? Even the people who grow up and get to a point where they get to turn their lives around, I feel like it's like a season of who cares if you turned your life around? You got to pay for what you did when you were the old you. And y'all, this is where the hypocrisy comes in. Now, mind you, okay, after your boy being elected again, we already know we can't judge nobody's situation like we used to if we're gonna go by regular laws and regular no, because the whole US of A, baby, are hypocrites. It's a hypocrisy. The whole political, and we already knew that the jail system was some bullshit and the Department of Corrections was non-correctional. We already knew all that, okay? But I'm seeing, and it's so crazy because in this case, y'all, we got two situations, okay? So we got, unfortunately, and my God, it hurts to even say this. When you talk about 3 teenagers shot, they were just looking at a video shoot over in Southwest Atlanta. And 2 of them, one of them, by the way, it was their birthday. They had just turned 13. And the cop was like, he got to be 13 for all of 30 minutes. Like instantly, my head is hurting. That's crazy. And 2 of them passed away. So rest in peace to them and their family. I cannot imagine. I am a mother of 3, 2 boys, 1 girl, 2 grown, 1 5-year-old. And I cannot imagine So I'm sending love and light out to those families and friends of those two young men that lost their lives, and the young cousin of theirs that was shot, but thankfully, prayerfully survived. Um, so here's another situation of, okay, young kids who are not even, not now, these kids, by the way, let me be clear. These kids were not gang affiliated. They had nothing to do with what was going on in the neighborhood, what was going on between the rival gangs, allegedly. They just were out there for a birthday party. But here we go. Again, young Black kids being cut down in the prime of their youth, not even getting a chance to grow up and become men. Like, not even getting a chance to make mistakes and grow from the mistakes and be able to talk about them. And it's crazy because if anybody's supposed to protect us from us, it's us. But here we go again with another case, and I'm not talking about Lil Baby, okay, because Lil Baby was not one of the alleged shooters. We're gonna watch the video in a minute. But grown men, again, responsible for killing children. They had nothing to do with nothing in a neighborhood that already got it bad. Like, hoods, even in the process and the day and age of gentrification. Come on, man. Y'all know. It is still, we have come a long way. We still got a long way to go. The evolution is still ongoing and the fight continues. I mean, because if we got it, look at what's happening right now with this whole Trump gate situation, the DEI rescinding, the literal sending people back to their homeland, the gaslighting in our face, the no federal celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. birthday and taking it out Black history out of schools and defunding HBCUs. Look at the gaslighting that's happening in front of our face, and it's like a warning, right? Because black and brown, black and brown. So you send away the Mexicans today. Who you gonna send tomorrow? Talking about ethnic cleansing in another country, they got nothing to do with your business. Okay, we'll go back to that. So I say all that to say, if anybody, especially, we all see what's going on right now. If that's not enough to make us wake up and stop killing each other and stop not taking care of the women and children and protecting our neighborhoods and helping each other get out, I don't know what it's going to take, y'all. Because here we go again with grown men responsible for the death of kids. And, when Damon John and them made FUBU for us by us, this is not what they meant. This is not what they meant. They did not mean kill us by us. Like, I don't understand. I sometimes I wonder, like, okay, are people not seeing the same news that I'm seeing? And the fact that it still comes up in the conversation with the cops, right? When they start talking about the gang situation, right, y'all? The fact that they are like, Lil Baby knew he had no business being in this neighborhood. Listen to how that sound, y'all. You hear that? So here we go again, right? Remember we talked about the other day, when we were talking about, we referenced drill rap and we talked about why are these kids and these young men killing each other over blocks where they don't own no land on. You from 66 and I'm from 64. So we beefing for nothing. We probably went to the same school, probably went to the same church. Our mom and them know each other. But for some reason, somehow, some way, we feel the need to kill each other because we live on different blocks. blocks that are still projects, blocks that our family is still stuck in. Okay. And blocks where none of us own land. What the blood clot? If you don't take care of your communities, you can't expect anybody else to. So this is really a call for all the black men. Black men, we need you now more than ever. And I say that not in a relationship way, but in a protect the women and children. You got to start moving different. Don't listen. This ain't the show for this, but don't be such a don't want to be such an entertainer, okay? AKA a rapper. Okay? That you are distracted, right? From all real life, and you end up tap dancing. Except your black face is really your black face, right? And you're the entertainment. Why everybody want to be the entertainment? Because it's designed to make it look like it is, when in reality is far deeper. Anyway, it is not a good time for anybody to want to be a rapper. Okay? So let's look this up. Can y'all see? Now, Lil Baby. And you know, I'm in Atlanta and I don't hear a lot about Lil Baby, right? But then, you know, I also didn't hear a lot about all this other stuff that was going on either. So let's check this out right here, y'all. Here's one of the news reports.
Atlanta police now blame the deaths of 2 Atlanta teens last summer on a violent street gang in our community. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us for Fox 5 News at 5. I'm Tom Haynes.
I'm Courtney Bryant. Just hours ago, APD announced they now have charged 7 people with the murders. Fox 5's Tyler Fingert is live at Atlanta Police headquarters to tell us what we're finding out. Tyler?
7 grown men.
Yeah, Courtney, good evening to you. Investigators say 2 13-year-olds were innocent victims caught in a gang retaliation shooting while celebrating a birthday.
The overall theme in this case is grown men playing gangster.
Atlanta police say these are the innocent faces of gang violence in Atlanta. 2 of them, 13-year-old boys Jacody Davis and Lamont Freeman, were killed. And 11-year-old Dontavius Davis was wounded last July in a shooting on Spark Street. APD says Freeman was killed on his 13th birthday.
Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes. Before gang violence ultimately took his life.
During an afternoon news conference, investigators blamed the deadly shooting on a local rapper. They said the attack was in retaliation for the rapper entering a rival gang's territory to film a music video.
In the subsequent days, we saw homicides and shootings, and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions, and you know who you are.
Authorities say a high-ranking member of the Goodfellas gang who was incarcerated orchestrated the attack using a smuggled cell phone. Following those instructions, the suspects opened fire at an apartment complex where the 3 young teens were gathered to celebrate Freeman's birthday. Police say they weren't the targets.
These kids were innocent victims. So when we talk about the gang involvement, these 2 13-year-olds and this 11-year-old, they didn't have a gang involvement.
Those arrested were identified as Keontae Sanders, Richard Hollis, Reginald Thomas, DeKeithion Mobley, Marcus Crawford, Tradon Crawford, and Allie Caldwell. The final 2 were arrested Tuesday. Police had some tough talk for those responsible.
Goodfellas Criminal Street Gang being one of the most hyper-violent gangs in the city of Atlanta. And we will pursue you relentlessly, relentlessly in making sure that we keep this city safe and suppressing violence.
Wow, y'all. And speaking of which,
and the investigation can
crazy is that shout out to Atlanta Mayor Dickens. he actually did like his State of Atlanta address the beginning of this week. And one of the things that he talked about is that homicides were down and crime was down. I think homicides were down like teenage homicide. And I know that's sad to hear and say, but like last summer they employed like thousands of teenagers. The city did. And with that program, y'all, they cut down on teenage violent crime and homicides like by 50%. And then homicides in the city of Atlanta period have gone down 26% since last year. And that's all good stuff, but we still got mess going on for no reason, y'all. It is you're not going to make me believe that there is a reason why 7 grown men would have to go and shoot up a neighborhood where clearly they know children could be and kill 3 children. What is the point? Like, what do you gain? Like, this is not a game. I just need somebody to help me understand. Like, if you understand, okay, tell me in the chat, because maybe it's something I'm missing. Like, what do you get? Like, bragging rights? Like, what's the bragging rights? Like, why would bragging that you kill somebody or that your gang has more bodies than their gang, like, why is that a good thing? It's horrible. Horrible. We got to do better, y'all. We got to do better. But needless to say, I don't know what Lil Baby, if Lil Baby is allegedly involved. He's mentioned in the warrant. So I'm trying to find the story that gives you that information. And then, of course, I'll come back later today and do an update story. I'll probably just do a voiceover story just to make sure y'all get the information in time. So here's the quick part where he's named in the warrant, y'all.
Atlanta police are blaming the actions of a local rapper for the shooting deaths of 2 13-year-olds.
In a news conference this afternoon, the department announced it's made 7 arrests in the shooting and is still offering $50,000 in reward money for information that leads to more.
The overall
name
of this case
somebody comes snitch.
is grown men playing gangster.
Ooh.
That left 2 of our children in graves and a community in fear. And cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been.
Tonight, 11 Alive has confirmed rapper Lil Baby is named in arrest warrants in the shooting deaths of 13-year-olds Lamont Freeman and Jacody Davis. The shooting happened last summer.
Y'all, let's be clear. Lil Baby has not been charged with the murder, okay? But he has definitely been mentioned in the warrant, and you clearly see the police's stance on things, how they feel about it. And remember, I told y'all, I swear to God, like I knew it in my spirit. I told y'all, right, when we were going through the long end of the YSL trial. And then, you know, like what happened with Lil Durk. And then I was just like, man, y'all gotta chill. Like, and I just felt y'all, like, I was like, Lil Baby. And then I said, Lil Baby and Young Thug, they close, right? And then I've been seeing the interviews with like Lil Baby talking about he don't mess with Gunna because Gunna a rat or whatever. Meanwhile, Gunna has gone on with his life. Gunna, you did the best thing you could do. Lil Woody, you did the best thing you could do. Go on with your life and do the best that you can to stay away from the BS, because the BS is still in the streets clearly. And now Lil Baby, who changed the name of his label a couple months ago, and that's when I told y'all, I knew then something was up. Okay, so look at this. Lil Baby changes name of label, because remember now, Lil Durk, OTF, Only the Family, okay, Young Slime Life for Young Thug. Hey, shout out to my son Jaden. Hey, Jaden. Oh, okay. So listen, Lil Baby changed the name of his label because all of them were getting caught up. Like, you know, everybody thought he was just being proactive. But then you also had those people who were saying, oh, shoot, he trying to avoid a RICO, right? Well, here's what Lil Baby had to say about it when he was on the podcast with what's the boy name? Lil Yachty. I think is this the one that I watch? I watched one of them. Is this true or somebody trolling now? Hold on. Shut up. Hold on now. Is this boy here trolling? Yeah, I think he trolling because you know that would have been right up. I hate when people do that. I get it, but god damn it. See what I'm saying? Ooh. Y'all, we got so much to talk about, man. I gotta come back on tonight because we gotta talk about this Gene Hackman situation. We gotta talk about Diddy. Do we have to talk about Diddy? Can I take a Diddy vacation today? I need a Diddy vacation day. Okay, I just can't. I'm just so tired of talking about freak offs. My God. Okay, I'm tired. But we also got to talk about, I don't know if y'all heard about it, but this Lake Oconee, a death mystery of a couple, where the wife been found floating in the water this next day, but the husband 3 weeks later still is not found. Nothing but his shoes have been found. I don't want to be insensitive, but we got questions. All right. Okay, so here, oh my God, TMZ. All right, so whoever this is, god damn it, I'm glad I ain't click on it. Streaming. Anyway, so yes, let's talk about why Lil Baby changed the name of his label, y'all. All right, this could be it. Let's see. God, that sun's shining.
So as most of us know, Lil Baby has been under attack by the mainstream media, for a while now. You got people saying he fell off, his new music's trash. You got people saying he's a Hollywood sellout. Overall, man, he hasn't done much to climb himself out of this hole he's dug. And while I'm not going to deny or agree with those claims, today I want to talk about a change he made in his career and brand. That looking back, it connects all the dots on why Lil Baby's music career seems so different and doesn't hit like it used to. So the change that occurred was his label going from 4PF to CBFW, which is short for Can't Be F'd With. We're on YouTube. Now, this label change happened very discreetly.
No, because what happened to the glass house thing? Remember he named it like glass house, glass ceiling, something. Hold on. Lil Yachty. He was on Lil Yachty podcast talking about it. Okay, here we go. I think this might be it.
You went from 4PF to glass ceiling. And obviously the glass window. And it's obviously can't be with. Why? What's the difference? What is? I'm sure I don't know if you've ever spoken on that.
Right. Can't be with is a way of life.
Right.
It's not a label. It's not a nothing. It's not a nothing. It's a way of life. You know what I'm saying? You on your shit, like you can't. Girls say they can't be with everybody. It's just that's just that way of life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And of course, 4 Pockets Full had to come to an end. You know what I'm saying?
When you say of course, why you say of course?
Because all the shit that be going on and shit. And I had to start learning that like other people's actions I could be held accountable for.
Ooh.
Right. I ain't know all that at first. You know what I'm saying? I never would have went that route, but I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Now that I know, I'll be a fool to just keep the same thing going. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make something out of something that it ain't. Right. Like, if I got any kind of controller, hey, we're gonna switch.
You went from 4PF to glass ceiling.
Wow. Here's my thoughts, y'all. Like I always say, everybody is considered innocent until proven guilty. And like I said, though he has been mentioned in the warrant, and clearly the cops are publicly naming him and blaming him, which I think is very messy if they do not have the evidence to back it up. But this is what is happening in hip hop, y'all. This is why you cannot give them any inch, because they are ready to take the mile. They are ready. And it makes sense that when Lil Baby changed his name, everybody knew something was up. We just didn't know what exactly was up. So this is to be continued. This is still developing. Lil Baby, all I can say is, man, I really hope that they are wrong about you. I would hate to see another young Black successful man go down for basically, because let's keep it real, y'all. Hip hop and rap puts a spotlight on the harsh realities of the lives that we live, the things that we go through, the neighborhoods, communities, and projects that we come from. And, you know, a lot of people don't like that. They love the music. They love to be entertained. They think it's funny. They think they want to play gangster. They want to dress up and have a good time. But what's good music to them is a reality. And then now what's happening is you can't even vent about your reality in music as an artist, because now they want to go look up what you're talking about and charge you with it. So are we really protected? Of course not. But you already knew that. So I want to know what y'all think. Lil Baby, next on the hip hop chopping block, or just being hated on by the cops? Radio-Muva, I love y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get these numbers up. Go back and watch some of the old videos. Radio-Muva on YouTube. And I'll be back, y'all. Oh, by the way, custom earrings, custom nameplate earrings, custom nameplate necklaces, and more, all going up on the shop site tonight. And I will put the links up and pictures and videos so you guys can go and put your orders in. Okay? All right, love y'all. All right, y'all. Let me know what you think in the chat. All right.